Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again this morning. So, listen, this morning I just want to, I was inspired by something I was reading, and a guy made a tribute to his father. Now, I don't know if my dad watches these videos or not. I kind of hope he doesn't. But um, today I want to at least give you a lesson that I learned, something that my father taught me. Um, and so when I grew up, um, going to church was not an option in my family. All right. I mean, you went to church, you went Sunday school, you went Sunday morning, you went Sunday night, you went Wednesday night. If there was a church function in my family, we were there. Now, my father wasn't a preacher, but he was a man. He is a man who trusts in the Lord and believes that you serve the Lord through serving your church. And he instilled that within us. And I mean, he instilled within us that God is a top priority. And so when we were young, when I was young, my dad was in the Air Force. We were living in Hawaii. So this would have been in the early 70s. And now I love football. I have always loved football all of my life. Since I was a little boy, I have loved football. And so in Hawaii, the Super Bowl would come on, like 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it definitely began during that Sunday school hour, that Sunday school church hour. And so I remember one day I wanted to stay home and watch the Super Bowl. Now it's just one Sunday. That's all. I just wanted to watch the Super Bowl. And my father would not let me. He did not allow me to stay home and watch the Super Bowl. I can remember going out to the car between Sunday school and church, and he allowed me to turn on the radio and just for a few minutes listen to what was happening in the Super Bowl. And it was just, I think it was the Dolphins and the Redskins, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It was, anyhow, that's beside the point. But I just remember being so disappointed. And so, I mean, I just couldn't imagine. It was just one Sunday, and it was just for a special event so I could watch the Super Bowl. So now fast forward to years later. I'm living in Bridge City. My daughter is, I don't know how old she was, 8, 9, 10. I don't remember exactly. Pee-wee softball, out here at the Bridge City Little League. And it was the first year that she was eligible to make All-Stars, so whatever age that was. And she made it. Oh, I'm typical dad now. I'm so happy and so proud. The problem is that the first week, I believe the first week of practice was during GA camp. And Jordan wanted to go to GA camp. And to my shame, I'm trying to talk her out of it. I'm trying to talk her into staying home and going to all-star practice because I want her to play, and I don't want her to be not able to play because she doesn't go to practice, And here's my little daughter, and she, her little voice is quivering because she's bucking her dad, right? And she says these words to me. She says, "Dad, God is more important than softball." Yeah. I'm the preacher, right? I'm a pastor. I'm the preacher. And my little girl tells me God is more important than softball. And I flashed back to that time when my dad wouldn't let me stay home and watch the Super Bowl. And I was so reminded by both of them that God, our service to God, our love for God, our seeking of God is the single most important thing in our lives. And I'm always reminded of Matthew 6:33, where it says, seek first. Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added to you. The kingdom of God, his ways, his will, his priority, his kingdom needs to be the top priority of our lives. And when it's the top priority of our lives, then everything else can fall into place. It's more important than softball. It's more important than the Super Bowl. It's more important than anything that this world has to offer. God bless you guys. Get out there and affect the day.